While growing up, we read many nutrition facts in magazines and fun fact columns, or from random people in our surroundings. Even later, we keep in mind the unreliable nutrition tales we hear from our elders in our childhood. But did you know that most of these nutrition facts are incorrect? Only if a person is telling his or her unverified knowledge in a serious tone, we tend to believe them and implement this knowledge in our lives. But how do you know if it's true if you haven't gone through its research or studies? Now, if you're curious to explore some nutrition myths that you never thought were false, we'll help you explore the top 5 ones in today's video. So let's start exploring, shall we? 5. Only the calories intake will increase or decrease your weight. We all know how calories intake is a major factor determining how much you gain or lose weight. Yet it's not the only thing that affects our weight. Normally, you might find people telling you to eat less or more according to your weight. But it's not a magical process that can only be handled with your eating habits. So even when this myth is somehow true, it's not completely reliable. Apart from the calories you intake, other factors like hormonal imbalances or medical conditions can cause the increase or decrease of your weight too. But that's not all. As a certain myth also tells you that losing the calories you gain with your diet is enough to follow a successful weight loss journey. But if we look into the modern-day weight loss plans and the ways people get effective results, it's not just about losing the weight you gain. The healthy workout and lifestyle you lead also affects how much you lose weight. However, it would have been great to just lose the calories you let in with your diet. But if you explore successful weight loss stories, there's a tougher struggle that goes behind losing weight and staying fit. 4. High-fat foods are unhealthy. From time to time, we've all heard people tell us how high-fat foods and meals can be the unhealthiest meals for our body. And in fact, you might have seen people that focus on low-fat diet plans just to prove their point and look like they are concerned about their health. But how can you be concerned about your health fully without having any backed-up research on whether this fact is true or just a myth? Studies show that a low-fat diet can cause great risks of health issues. Therefore, our body needs to consume a decent amount of high-fat diet to stay healthy. Now, if you look back at that time, you will surely think why you left your favorite cheese omelet just because it was a high-fat food, right? One thing that needs to be cleared up here is that all the high-fat food items aren't unhealthy, yet you need to be clear about the amount of high-fat food you eat to stay healthy. Now, it's not just about high-fat food times, but excessive eating of anything can be harmful to our health. So that's not another myth, but a fact you should hold on to while planning your everyday meals. 3. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Yes, you heard that right. The idea that breakfast is the most important meal of the day is also a myth in many cases. While this doesn't mainly refer to the fact that breakfast is unhealthy or doesn't fuel our body for the rest of the day, it's not the most important meal for many. In fact, the present-day research on foregoing breakfast shows that it can help you consume fewer calories. Apart from this, the health benefits of intermittent fasting are numerous. So while you skip or postpone your breakfast for a later time of the day during intermittent fasting, you know you're not adopting an unhealthy eating routine. Instead, you're welcoming plenty of other health benefits by letting go of this common myth. And as for all the young teens out there, breakfast might still be an important meal of their growing age. Isn't it surprising to witness the myths you've always thought were true and healthy for your body? If this is surprising for you, wait till you explore the top 2 myths about nutrition that we thought were modern ways of staying healthy. So keep watching to learn more about the wrong nutrition practices you've been following for years. 2. Small and frequent meals promote optimal health. While plenty of people worldwide practice this myth, it's not the most effective practice for everyone. Sure, small and frequent meals can help boost your metabolism and help in weight loss, but only if you need to gain these benefits. As long as your body is healthy and fit, there's no point in adopting an eating habit that offers benefits you don't need. It's more as if you are buying medicines when you aren't sick. But that's not necessary, right? Therefore, it's only important for the people that need to lose weight to promote healthy metabolism. Like young teens and kids should be the ones focusing more on small and frequent meals every day. Apart from this, even people that face certain health issues like diabetes, IBS, etc., should adopt small and frequent meal habits. After all, we never said that this practice wasn't healthy. Instead, it's not just appropriate for everyone. 1. Non-nutritive sweeteners is healthy sugar substitutes. So we all know that sugar isn't a healthy way to fulfill your sweet cravings. That's certainly why our parents limit our everyday sugar and chocolate intake in our childhood days. But over time, we've seen a significant increase in plenty of eating and diet concepts like low calories, sugar-free, and low-carb foods. While all these eating concepts are healthy in many ways, another addition of NNS may serve us oppositely. There are plenty of health concerns that the intake of NNS can cause. For instance, if we talk about NNS research, it can cause negative shifts of gut bacteria while promoting blood sugar deregulation. And as a result, excess or frequent consumption of NNS leads to the risks of type 2 diabetes. Now that we've explored the top 5 nutrition myths that people commonly accepted and practiced for years, you can now be more careful about what you follow. Besides, no fact is reliable until you have studies and research to ensure its effectiveness on our health. But with our research-backed guidelines, you can now let go of all those nutrition myths and correct your nutrition concepts. That's all for this topic. We hope you enjoyed this video and found it beneficial. We'll see you guys on our next video on the best ways to get rid of blackheads. So don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned to our channel. Lastly, we wish you well and hope that all of your dreams come true.